Lazada or Alibaba or Amazon, we can plug into everybody, right? And that is incredibly important for a brand who doesn't have the investment in technology or infrastructure, but they need to connect to everybody because at the end of the day, they want to sell into as many channels as possible, right? Hi, I'm Paul Srivorakul. I'm the co-founder and group CEO of aCommerce.
So aCommerce helps brands and retail players to go online. Tell me about brand adoption in 2017, especially in Indonesia, how they embrace online presence and what they fear most on creating omni-channel experience.
Sure, so I think one of our clients, Adidas, right, which is they're not on marketplaces officially, they might be gray sellers, but adidas.co.id has done a great job in terms of launching unique products on the site and not available anywhere else. And this is where that kind of buzz and that limited edition of Yeezy shoes, right, like really drove not only traffic but huge order volume. So when we, as a business, won that from Sing Post in Indonesia because we went very local, and with local content, local website, local distribution, next day delivery, but it was really about the brand and the product. Right? And the marketing strategy that they had to lure and attract Indonesians to products that they cannot get offline or cannot get elsewhere, that was incredibly powerful about when you do something like that on the internet, like how big that can get. And we increased their orders by like 500, 600%, right, in the first 3 to 4 months just because of products, right? Unique products launched first online. And so that for us is, incredibly interesting, right? In terms of, a kind of online digital first brand, right? Yeah, they're available offline, but very unique to certain products. Then we have basically MAP, who has a stable of brands, right? They have a lot of different brands. And for them, it's that, whether when they market and sell online, right? It's now, what's the fastest way to deliver? So for MAP, we were working with them on, do we fulfill that product from our warehouse, from another company's warehouse, a 3PL, a third-party logistics warehouse, or from the physical store? So we actually had guys that were basically going into Plaza Indonesia and Grand Indonesia to pick up the product and deliver to the end customer because the merchandise, the inventory was closer to them, right? So it's not the logistics part and the technology part isn't sexy in the e-commerce space, but it's incredibly important in terms of how a company can cost effectively manage their inventory and allow to distribute to as many channels as possible.
Okay, last questions. As a prominent player in the region, especially including Indonesia, tell us your tips on conquering Indonesia archipelago and provide services to all islands in the country.
So for us, just as an entrepreneur, I think as any entrepreneur, you just listen to your clients and the problems in the market, and you just product after product for us that we launch is basically after listening to the challenges and problems that our brands and clients have, right? And they tell us, look, we have a distribution problem, right? Like, we want to distribute our products to all these small stores, right? But, traditional B2B is taking 10 days. But you guys are doing it in the next day. How can we use that, right? So this is why we started getting into B2B. Right, and 30% now of our business is in B2B, right? So it's really just kind of listening to that customer and it's localizing as well. So you can never try to launch, a business from the region, right? So some people say that, yeah, you started in Thailand. We may have started in Thailand, but Indonesia is going to be 50% of Southeast Asia. It's going to be the biggest market, right? And so this is why we have 900 plus staff in Indonesia, more than any other market, because you have to always build local solutions, the local integrations, right? You have to API with local marketplaces, Tokopedia, all the players locally, and as well as all the logistics companies. So you have to go very local, right? And also understand the local problems and local needs, right? And I think that if you do that as an entrepreneur, right, I think that the sky's the limit. And right today, there's a lot of problems still in kind of this offline old guard that's going to be moving to online, and really great opportunities for entrepreneurs to start to grab basically every industry. everything from, you know, healthcare, pharmaceutical, transportation. You're looking at retail. I mean, even government, I think, is going to be impacted, right, by digital and technology. And so the entrepreneurs that go in there first and see that, you know, I think that, you know, they're the ones that are going to be really, you know, seeing and discovering all the problems, and also obviously making good money solving that problem.